From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your afternoon update.
Dennis's Heating and Air Conditioning is Northern California's premier heating and air conditioning contractor. From residential housing, large commercial projects, installation to repair, sheet metal fabrication, and everything in between, we are your go-to heating and air conditioning specialist.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, oh, this looks good. This is, from my perspective, when I'm at the judges table of the Manhattan Apple Festival judging the apple pies. There's, of course, a pie that I'm judging. They've actually made this really cool plaque for me to kind of show that I've been a judge for over 20 years. This is a great mug that they gave me. And of course, and these are all, we judge it on the appearance, the filling, the crust, and then of course the total points. So it's a great event. Let's talk about the Manhattan Apple Festival. Now, this is going to be here Saturday, October 7th. It's always the first Saturday of October. So of course the first Saturday this year is going to be October 7th. From 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. we start judging the apple pies at about 9:30 in the morning. All handmade crafts, apple products and pies, food vendors, live music all day. And I got to tell you, the music is always just a joy and a pleasure to listen to while I'm judging the apple pies. They've just got some great live music out there. You can go to manhattanapple.com. Also call the number here on your screen here. If you have any questions, they'll be happy to answer them for you. There, of course, 17 and under and the adult. Actually, judging starts at 10 a.m. Excuse me, it starts at 10 a.m. The pies must be dropped off by 9:30 in the morning. Cash prizes. It's just fun. I've been doing this for over 25 years, judging Manhattan Apple Festival, so be sure to check it out. I'll, of course, be giving you reminders on Facebook and online and all that good stuff, right? Just continue to remind you. Here's a live look looking out at Redding right now. There you can see downtown Redding. We've got the clear skies out there. There was a little bit of haze out there yesterday, but most of that has cleared out. But really, overall, no big changes this week. There is a bit of a mini heat wave after today, which we'll get into here in a second. Rain this weekend, next week, not out of the question. I'm beginning to see some changes here in the overall pattern, especially as we do get into next week. Let's talk about the smoke. And again, we're not going to see it be much of an issue here today, with the exception of western Siskiyou County and Trinity County as well. But we're really not seeing it make its way into the valley here for today. But tomorrow morning, we may see a push of some smoke and haze come in. I don't think it's going to be a big deal. You'll probably notice a bit more haze tomorrow morning, maybe even a faint smell of smoke out there as well. But that won't last for very long either, as that will pretty much dissipate by the time we get into the noon hour, and not to mention the afternoon. Here's your hour-by-hour forecast the rest of the day today. Temperatures in the low to mid 90s for the valley. So we got up to 97 in Redding yesterday, more like 94 here for today. Chico, I think it was around 93 yesterday. Get it up to about 92 degrees today. There's a look at your planner for the mountains. Temperatures in the low 80s for Siskiyou and Modoc counties. But in the East Mountains, probably just a tad warmer there, with temperatures in the mid-80s, of course, still looking at dry conditions. We got the clouds to our north. There were some clouds to our south. That's actually moved on out, so a lot of sunshine over pretty much all of California at this point. But we do have some activity up to our west that will eventually have an impact on our weather. And you can see as we look at the precipitation outlook, as we look at September 18th, through the 22nd, that's basically next week, we're seeing some green in here. What that's indicating is that, yeah, we've got a chance, the potential for some showers, maybe some thunderstorms, especially in the higher elevations for next week. So let's start off by the next few days. And of course, we're not going to see any rainfall today. We're not going to see rainfall really for the rest of this week either. Taking a look at Wednesday, 6 p.m., still looking at those dry conditions, and that'll of course continue on into your Thursday as well. But it's this weekend where things get a little bit more interesting. The latest forecast models do bring, now basically where you see this, you see the clouds right here? I think all of these locations have the potential for at least some light rain, maybe even a stray thunderstorm. But you can see the biggest potential looks to be off to the east. Now I'm going to take you on into Sunday. You see how most of it again is off to the east here. So Modoc County, Lassen County, Eastern Plumas County as well. Right now I'm going to take you on into Monday. Monday, we've got a weak cold front that could pass through, giving maybe the coast a chance for some showers here. And then maybe by the time we get into Tuesday morning, looks like we have some showers out there. Look at this too. See the blue? That's snow. Maybe cold enough for some of the highest elevations to maybe see some fresh snow, mainly probably above 6,000 feet. And then as we go into your Tuesday afternoon, it looks like it dries out. Here's the thing. I'm still seeing a lot of inconsistencies in the overall timing. So for now, I don't have any rain, at least in the next 7 days. But I have a feeling that by this evening or tomorrow, I may be including chances for showers in the forecast here by the time we do get into the weekend and possibly into early next week. But there you can see, of course, next Tuesday. All right, let's take a look at your 10-day trend temperature-wise. There's this mini heat wave I was telling you about. I think there's actually a pretty good chance, especially the north end of the valley, Redding, Red Bluff, could top out at about 100 degrees, maybe even slightly higher than that on Thursday, but then temperatures start to dip again. Now, one of the indications and one of the reasons why it's kind of easy to believe that we will see the chances for rain next week is look at these temperatures. We're seeing a big drop in our temperatures, especially by around Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week. But overall, temperature is really dropping after Thursday. So today, not as warm as it was yesterday, but still warm. I mean, we're still talking low to mid 90s in the valley and in the low to mid 80s here for the higher elevations for today. Let's take a look at your 7-day outlook. Now, again, I don't have any rain in the forecast for Mount Shasta, Alturas, or Susanville. I did include it for, say, around Sunday or Monday. I've taken it out for now. But again, be sure to watch the evening forecast. I'll probably have some of the latest coming up on that. And I may eventually kind of at least put in that chance here through the weekend into early next week. And not to mention possibly even into next Tuesday as well. Now, we look at your 7-day outlook for the valley. And you can see the peak of the heat wave will be on Thursday with a high of 100 degrees for both Redding and Red Bluff. Chico about 98, but then temperatures should start to drop after that, back down to the low 90s and even upper 80s by next Monday.